What's up, everybody, and welcome back to CCLP1. We are on level 125, Blockade. Let's get started with this. Other than wall, what negates force floors from carrying you? Alright, so this level is basically a sort of tutorial, if you will, on nails. And it looks like we're going to have to go through this. I actually remember to turn the sound on this time, which is nice. And we may have a bit of an issue here, actually. Except maybe not. Let's see what's up here. Aha, okay. Let's grab this key here first. We're eventually going to need to get all these chips, it would seem, but for now, I think we're okay. Okay, so let's leave that be. I'm kind of a little uncertain about this, but let's go... Well, yeah, let's go through here. Yeah, because we got one more block here. I forgot about this one. And that should do. So at this point, we should be able to just freely go back and forth. And then once we get the suction boots, then the chips shouldn't matter at that point. Or do they? Because of the way we have to push blocks around. Oh, okay. So all we have to do is just get these... and then hit this button there. There's no blocks needed, which is really nice. Very cool level. I really like that puzzle as a nice nail introduction. Peekaboo. I happen to know that you're not supposed to get those boots, so I'm just going to leave them alone. It's quite a nasty trick, though, particularly if you aren't familiar with such things. So I'm going to get this, because I can see that we're going to have to press the toggles here in a little bit, along with that. Anything else that's behind an open toggle wall? Looks like there's a block that can be pushed into a bomb. Let me grab that. I don't see any reason not to. And we don't yet have boots, so this could help. This is definitely a pretty highly rated level. I remember this one doing well. Along with the last one. I think the last one even more so. Okay, so we can only push that once, so let's go in here and grab this key. So I believe we've got 2 red keys, I think. Okay. So I don't think this is really useful yet, but this thing over here with the trap, this could be handy here. Okay, where does that connect? I think it's up here further. Here we go. Alright, do I want to get that right now? I think the answer is yes. Alright, so this should go there. Alright, where do we need to use these besides the beginning? I guess we've got this. We can push that. Okay, I'm going to need flippers to get in there, but this looks like a good spot to use that, so let's do that. Like I've said in the past, I really like levels that have a layout that looks very samey, but then when you play the level, everything is very different and not quite as symmetrical as you thought. Okay, so what do we have left? I guess we've got this. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's actually a pair of... Oh, it's over there. Okay. Okay, what do we need to do to get the... We need skates to get that yellow key, right? Where are some skates? Where can we find skates? Any skates over here? Oh, there's this. Oh, we can get all the chips. Okay, that helps. So at the very least, we can go and get the skates there. Okay, there we go. I forgot they were behind fire. Even though I just saw them like a minute ago. That's how bad my memory was. Alright, so that should take care of all that. And we can exit. Yay! Another good Ida level. In the pink. The exit is right here. Use the pink balls to access it. And it looks like we're going to have to hold down traps and switch tanks and toggles and get this bomb destroyed. So let's find out what we need to do here. It looks like these balls are meant to go along certain paths, so that one can go over there to the toggle button, and that will be stuck there. Okay, what about ball number 2? Ball number 2 is going to go around. Thankfully, we got a lot of time here. Okay, it looks like it'll hit the tank button ultimately. I'll go ahead and risk doing that there. Okay, what about ball number 3? Okay, that one's going to hit that. Let's release both. Ah! Wow, I was not expecting that one. Okay, let's go ahead and just carve the paths here. I was seriously not looking at that other ball, and I missed it. I'm going to just do this one real quick, because that one's pretty simple. Oh, now we're going to have to put up with that sound. Alright, no biggie. Okay, what do we have over here? This guy's going to go quite a ways. Is this the one that's going to go all the way to the end? I think it is. Okay, good, it is. So at least that one's taken care of. And this one's going to blow up a bomb here. Let's grab those. And what do we have over here? I'll have to be mindful about the force floors now, so let's do what we did there. Alright, so this is going to go here. Excellent. Alright. I'm going to try to get through this pretty quickly so we don't have to hear the ticking noise there. Okay, this one's going to blow this up. Okay, looks like this one will be connected to that, and then finally this guy. Let's wait for that. Okay, so this one... Oh, whoops. That was a bad idea. Yeah, okay. Man. Why did I do that? That was silly. Well, let's do this all over again. So one fun fact about this level, the designer of it actually ported it to Chuck's Challenge 3D, in which the pink balls were those yellow chicken bounce things. And because of that, since they weren't pink anymore, he called the level In the Yellow instead. So that's pretty cool. Maybe I should save that one for last. I don't know. This one I should probably do last, just because this one goes to the exit. Also, I need to go back there to get those skates at some point, so I'll have to remember that too. Okay, this is the one that blows this up. I'm actually tempted to just not get that right now. Just don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about force floors and the balls catching up on them. Okay. The good news is that this level doesn't seem to be super mean with clearing paths out too quickly or something like that. Which is always nice. I appreciate that. What? Did I really just boost into that? Oh my goodness. Alright, I am going to do the tank thing, but I'm not going to do the ball after that. Actually, the next two balls after that yet. See, I thought this level would actually be the easy one in this group here. Evidently not. I love that moment from the first Captain America movie when Red Skull says that to that guy who comes back from the, I guess, battle from Captain America. And he's all like, we fought till the last man. And then you see Red Skull have this look in his face like, really? And as an audience member, you're like, okay, you're totally dead. Like, that's not something you say to a supervillain. And of course, you know, right on cue, Red Skull, you know, says, evidently not. And, you know, off screen kills that dude. It was just such a satisfying moment, you know, knowing that you correctly predicted what the villain was going to do. Okay, I'm going to clear that first. There we go. Oh, I forgot I don't have the suction boots. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life, guys? I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I need to go home and rethink it and not buy death sticks. That'd be really helpful. Alright. If at first you don't succeed, you fail. And the test will be terminated. Alright, you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to do these all in order. Just to make sure that we don't miss anything. And just to be systematic and consistent about it. So I guess there is such a thing as clearing out a space too early, particularly if you don't have the suction boots to follow it up with. Okay, so that will now make the ticking noise. This guy will now make this blow up. So I'll go ahead and get this. I mean, I don't think it'll hurt. Famous last words. Okay, this is the one that should end up in the bottom middle area. And I'm just gonna do that. It shouldn't even matter there. I'm gonna do this in advance because I'm not too concerned with... Well, wait a minute. No, I am. Yeah. I don't want to end up in a situation here where... Let's let this go first here. But I'll let you bounce off there and then we'll go forward. Okay, so we'll only have one chance to get in here, but that's all we need. And you should be on your merry way. Off you go. And the other two here should be really, really simple. As long as I don't make any silly missteps here. Okay, so at this point, I got a few stops to make. I need to grab the, the chip over here. Then I need to go and grab the skates in the lower right, and I think after that we should be okay to go. We got all the boots, we're holding down all the traps, we blew up all the bombs we need to blow up, so yeah, I think we're good to go here. Yay! Good level, Dave. That was fun. Elemental Park. Rent one boot at a time to explore this elemental playground. Get 8 chips using each boot. So this is a good example of a quadruple maze, I guess you could say. But unlike triple maze, which is arguably one of the, I guess you could say is one of the sources of inspiration for a level like this, I'd say this one has more of a dynamic aesthetic feel to it. It's not just the same Matrix-like pattern over again. Which is really nice. I appreciate that. So this is a fairly easy level if you're skilled at the game. If you're not, you're going to have to really watch your step. And make sure that you adjust your thinking for each section. I will say what is interesting about this level is the opportunities for optimization here are pretty crazy. There's lots of different things to do, different ways to approach stuff, and apparently different ways to die. Alright, so let's not do that again. It is kind of getting late at night here for me. I was over at a friend's, or actually 2 friends' houses tonight, And I need to make sure I upload a video tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure I record something. I don't want to have another delay like I did earlier. Unfortunately, I didn't record all these videos in advance like I do for a lot of my Let's Plays, so... I've already actually got the next non-Nancy Drew Let's Play on my channel all ready to go, so thankfully I can take a break from recording stuff then. But the LP after that, which I finally decided on, I still have yet to do anything with that. So I'm planning on running through that game first as kind of a practice run before actually hitting the record button. So fingers crossed that will hopefully go well. What is that game, you're wondering? Well, you're going to have to wait and find out. But I think you guys will really like this one. Okay, so let's do fire next. We'll do these in order. So we need to collect 8 more chips using fire. I really like how you do this, like how you go through and you use the force floors here even though you don't have suction boots. Like, that's really neat. I like that use of the elements here. Okay, so let's go this way, and here's yet another great use of force floors. You really have to just stay on your toes and make sure you're actually looking at those opportunities. Okay, where is the rest of this? There's one there. There's one there. There should be one more fire chip. But where? We already went here. Wow, I don't know. Is it over? Oh, here it is, right here. Alright, halfway there. Alright, so let's do flippers third. Alright, more force floor usage there. And this seems to be all we can do here, so let's backtrack. Trying not to spring slide into hazards here. There we go. 5 more to go in this area. So another fun fact about this level from the set assembly part of the process. The original version of this level, and some of you, I don't know if I played through the set after CCLP1 was released. I think I did, but in the other 100 tiles, originally, this level actually had some slightly different stuff in it around the edges where you could actually touch the border. But we decided to remain consistent with the stuff we were going for CCLP1. We decided to redesign those areas such that you couldn't touch the border, which I thought was a nice touch. Okay, so now we're down to 8, which means we can go get the skates. Skate for 8. That's my motto. It's a good motto. I think this is probably one of the easier sections, arguably. I don't think this one is quite as non-obvious, I guess you could say, as some of the other sections. I don't think we can really do anything here. Alright, 1 chip left. Where is it? Evidently not there. Well, let's look back here again. Nothing there. Oh no, where is this? Did I miss something here? It doesn't seem like I did. What about here? No? Alright, guys. We gotta find this. Oh, wait, here we go. I forgot about this path. Alright, we're about a minute and a half behind Bold, but that's alright. Cool. That was by Andrew Menzies. Frogger. Alright, so this is pretty self-explanatory. You just dodge all the stuff. And you get chips. Chips are good. And stuff. Dying is not good. I really like how irregular this feels. Like, it's not like a consistent pattern or anything. One thing I do wish is that CC1 had linkable teleports like CC2 does. Otherwise, you could set up some really cool alternating directions for the traffic and whatnot. Okay, so now we just need to cross one last time. And we are out of there. That was by Wes Powers. Have we had anything else by him in the set yet? I can't remember. Dynamite. Alright. This level I'm a little bit familiar with because, at least on a more recent note, just because I optimized it recently. And it's quite a fun level. It's definitely one of my favorites in the set. So the whole idea here is you're supposed to just blast your way through the bombs, but do so with enough blocks saved for this whole row of trap buttons. And this may look a little tedious, but it's actually really fun. And yes, it is possible to end with a lot of blocks left over. I think there was one solve when I managed to get 10 blocks left over. Like, it is certainly doable. I know the bold route certainly has a lot of blocks left at the end. Alright, let's do this next. Okay, so far so good. Nothing bad has happened yet. The operative word being yet. Okay, 7 left. Okay, this is really easy. We can just do that. 6 to go. We can get 3 of them here. Let's do this like such. And then we can do this other one right here. Thankfully, this little turnaround spot here when you push it up is something that you can pretty easily construct, which is nice. Yeah, this along with nitroglycerin were among the top picks for the bomb level category. So that's pretty neat. Alright, 2 to go. Yeah, we can definitely make that work. There's still quite a bit left over, even though this route isn't even close to being optimal. So we can definitely make that happen here. With 2 blocks and many more to spare. Alrighty. There we go. Now we just need to go through the exit and we are free. This level was by a designer named Michael Moorman. I don't remember if there's any other levels that he's designed yet up to this point, but he's definitely a very prolific designer and one that I'm really sad did not submit anything for CCLP4 because I think he would have done really well. Easier than it looks. Okay, so we don't have to worry about them. We also don't have any chips to collect, so I can just blast through here. Okay, this is not hard. Let's do this, and then I think I am completely making this more complicated than it needs to be. So what are we doing here? We can do that. So one thing that we thought would be fun was to make a level that was meant to be something that looked like totally unfair as far as setups that were just impossible to get through. But then you discover, oh, this isn't so bad after all. And I think the end result was pretty cool. So that was by Andrew Menzies. Let's do Spumoni. Alright, what do we have here? We can go here. Doesn't look like that right path leads anywhere good, so let's go do this. I'm going to go and get these so we can grab this combination of boots. So this seems to be a boot swapping type puzzle. And I think we're going to need some suction boots to get in there. At least if that force floor there is any indication. But we're also going to need both of the other boots. So let's see. Can we go anywhere else besides there? Let's try doing this. I don't know if this is the right order or whatever, but we'll see. We may have to make 2 trips down here. Okay, can we go anywhere else? Can we go up here? We can't go that way, but we can go over here. Alongside that. That just gives us the same boots, so I'm not sure that's really worth it. Oh, we need fire to get into that one. Okay. Well, in that case, let's grab this. Is this correct? This feels wrong. Yeah, I don't think this is right. Not if I'm going to be forced into this. Okay, so I think we did this in the wrong order. Let's start over. This is a really interesting puzzle. I remember doing this during the Chip 56 Let's Play. Okay, this time I'm going to go over here to where this goes. I think this is actually what you're supposed to do. I was just being a doofus there. So we'll grab these. This is also, I'd have to say, this is definitely one of my favorite levels in the set. It's got a very CC1 feel to it. Okay, so I'm convinced that we're going to need to come here last. Well, do we? Hang on. Maybe not. Wait, no, we can go here. We would just end up there. Okay, so this is probably last. Or close to it. Okay, so we need to go... Do we need to go up there next? Let me look around more. So we just came from there. Okay, I can go here, and I can trade those in. And I think I might want to do that, because I don't think it's possible for me to get in here. Yeah, I think I need to do this next. Let's do this one next. Okay, so at this point, I should just be able to go up here to the upper left, get the boot, just the single fire boot. Oh wait, except I can't. Oh. This could be a problem. If I do that next, I don't have the suction required to get into there. So that's not good. Is that the only place that has a suction and fire boot? Because if that's the case, that really narrows it down. Okay, I'm confident this is the correct first room. Okay, so from here, let's go and do this. And then I think after we go to the bottom area, we're going to have to go up to the upper left. I mean, I don't see how we have a choice here if this is going to be the only suction fire combination we've got. Okay, so let's go up here. There we go. Okay, so this will enable us to go down to the bottom and get the stuff there on the flipper side. Okay, so now it's just a matter of figuring out which boots to get when. And I think we're going to have to end on a thing that has suction, which that has, which means that we're going to have to go up here first. And if I got this right, we should be good to go. There we go. Alright, so that should be everything. Very well designed level. I really liked that a lot. Steam Cleaner Simulator. So this is meant to be kind of an all-around chaotic sort of dodging level, but just general, hey, everything's going crazy kind of melee thing. And I think it works pretty well in that capacity. Okay, there we go. Let me get the stuff here, because this is a little precarious there. And case in point. Alright. Let's try to be more systematic while not getting ourselves killed. There we go. That was, well, I was going to say that was risky, but then I took another risk. Okay, there we go. Alright, so the inner rings have now been done. Really? Okay, we need to be more careful here. I don't know what in the world is that... I think it was just because this was going so well. Now I'm finally getting a level where things are not going so well. There we go. Alright, now let's go down here. Oh, another teeth. Man, you guys are everywhere. Alright, let's go out here. Oh, why'd I step off there? Why? Why'd I do that? In what universe did I think that was even remotely a good idea? Or that a good idea after failing at that so many times? Okay, wait one here. There we go. Okay. Why did I do that? Oh, I don't recall ever having this amount of trouble with this level. Alright. Part of the challenge of this... I panicked. Part of the challenge of this is just sidestepping at moments that are opportune, more so than others. And I feel like this level is not going to be quite as bad when we get to the outer areas where there's more of a straight line in between things. There we go. Okay, now there's no more tanks. I don't really want to go for that, so I'm going to join the monsters on the slide. I think that's my best bet, is just to join the monsters on the slide. Don't step off on weird areas as much. There we go. Yeah, you guys run away. Like, if I do this, it's not so bad. Or, like, lead the bug over there. Stuff, like, little things like that where you plan ahead, I think they help on a level like this. Also, yeah, that's an impossible... Why? Yeah, this isn't, like, a perfect spiral or anything. There is, like, an origin point out there. Oh, you had to do that? Really? Okay. Don't die to that again. Clear all those out. Oh, 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 oh. Whew. Okay, no more tanks. No more tanks. I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing there's no more tanks. Woo! That was close. I think the problem with getting chased and being forced on the slides is that you're like, oh man, oh man, oh man, I'm making it, and then all of a sudden, oh wait, there's something on the slide. Can't go on. You know, it's just that really awkward feeling of helplessness as you're hurtling toward the slide. Okay. Whew, that was close. Collisions for the win. Or not. There we go. My goodness, we are certainly sucking up all these monsters here into the Steam Queener thing. Alright, finally got all the chips, which means now we can go down here and get out! Yay! Alright, we are now going to do this in the next video, so until then, thanks for watching everybody, and I will catch you on the flip side.